Hi, it's Olga. Welcome back to my holiday tutorial series. Today I'm going to make an advent calendar for my daughter. She loves strawberries, and since they are red and green, I thought they would be great as an advent calendar theme. First of all, I'm going to make some labels with numbers. I have used these circle dies by Roxstamps. They have a nice pierced edge. And I've used ivory and Kraft cardstock. This number set is also by Roxstamps, and I've die cut a bunch of numbers out of gold mirror cardstock. They are nice, large, fancy numbers, and they should work great as an embellishment. To assemble the labels, I'm using the leftover pieces of foam and a hot glue gun. You can totally use the foam squares or mounting tape. I just wanted to use up all the leftovers that I had. When all the labels are assembled, I'm going to stick down the numbers with the liquid glue. If you are interested in the supplies that I'm using, you can find the list on my blog as well as in the description. When all the number labels are ready, I can start making boxes. I'm going to demonstrate several ways of making boxes in this video. For the first type of box, I'm going to use this die by Gummiapan. It's very easy to assemble. You just need to have two die cuts and attach them like that at the bottom. You have to hold the handles together like this and feed them through the slits on the flaps like this. And this is how you would normally assemble this box. But I'm going to take it one step further to turn it into the strawberry. For this I have to make two more die cuts out of green cardstock. Then I'm using my scissors to cut this zigzag shape that is going to represent 3 leaves. And I'm going to do this to all the 4 flaps. I will be using liquid adhesive to attach all the green elements to the red ones. So I'm applying glue only around the handles and around the slits so that the leaves are going to stick out. When the glue is dry, I'm going to use a stick to curl up all the leaves. Now I can place my little gift inside and assemble the box as normal. It really looks like a strawberry now, and all it's left to do is to attach a label to it. I'm punching a small hole at the top of the label with the crocodile punch, and then I'm feeding a piece of jute twine through the tag and tying it to the box, making a loop. I'm making a loop because this box is meant to be hanged. I will show you how I'm going to arrange these boxes at the end of the video. I have made 5 of these boxes, and they are perfect for small treats and other small gifts. I also have a number of flat-shaped gifts like stickers and copybooks. And for these I will need some envelopes. I'm going to use my envelope punch board to create them. It's very easy to do. I just have to measure my sticker sheet. And then I'm choosing the size from the chart, the one that is closest to the size of my stickers. Then I just have to follow the instructions for this board. The chart says I need 10 by 10 inches piece of paper for this envelope, so I'm trimming 12 by 12 piece to 10 inches. And then I'm placing my paper to the start line that is also in the chart, And then I have to do all the punching and scoring just following these instructions for the board. It's really easy to do. I'm sure if you have it, you won't have any problems with it. I'm also going to round the corners of the envelope, again with the help of the scoring board. Now I'm folding in all the flaps of the envelope. I thought that I want a top flap to be opened, not a side flap as usual, so I'm going to trim one of the side flaps, the longer ones. And then I'm going to use the tape adhesive to assemble the envelope. I'm going to embellish the envelope with this red polka dot paper to keep up with the strawberry theme. So I'm going to cut out the corner of this paper using the dots as a guide. Then I'm going to use my scallop punch to embellish the border of this corner. You can also use a scallop die if you have one. And I'm also rounding the corner with the punch board. Now I can attach this corner to the flap of the envelope. I'm placing the stickers inside. I think I can trim off this plastic loop. I won't need it. And then before I close up the envelope, I want to attach a string to it. Again, I'm tying up a knot to make a loop and just placing it like that. Then I can close the envelope and attach a label. This little strawberry stamp is by Magnolia. I'm going to stamp it 3 times along the edge of the cardstock to finish off my envelope. I have created all other envelopes the same way. This one is made of Kraft paper instead of green. Again, I'm attaching the label, but I'm also adding this die-cut branch just to introduce some green. The die is called Twig with Berry and it's by Gummiapan. Then I'm attaching the string and the envelope is finished. The next type of packaging I'm going to introduce is simple wrapping. It's meant mostly for the larger gifts. I'm just using the Kraft wrapping paper and some double-sided adhesive. As for every other gift, I'm attaching a loop made of jute twine. To embellish this gift, I'm using a die-cut heart, a label with a number, a berry branch, and some stamping again. The next type of gift packaging is probably my favorite. For this one, I'm using a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll. I'm going to wrap a piece of Kraft paper around it, and then I'm going to twist the ends of the packaging and tie them up with the pieces of twine. I'm tying a loop on a piece of twine and then I'm simply tying it to the gift with a bow. And this way it can be hanged. This type of packaging is great for gifts that have irregular shape, like that lollipop that I was using. And it's also great for small fabric things like socks, underwear or gloves. And again, to embellish it, I'm using a leftover strip of paper, a number label and a berry branch. The last type of packaging is the simplest one and it's also very effective. So I'm using a paper bag, the one that is normally used for wrapping the sandwiches. I'm just repeating the stamping again at the edge of the paper bag. Then I'm placing my gift inside and folding off the top part of the bag. Next I'm going to create a fishtail on this strip of patterned paper. And I'm also going to use a paper doily. So I'm folding a doily and a patterned paper strip over the edge of the bag and securing them with a staple. Next I'm again adding my label with a branch and this will hide the staple. Now I just have to add the string. I'm going to stick the string to the bag like I'm showing now, and this way it will not tear the paper doily when the gift is hanged. And this is how I'm going to arrange the gifts into calendar. I'm going to use these self-adhesive hooks. My daughter is sleeping at the bottom level of a bunk bed. I have attached the hooks right to the bed on the inside. Of course, I had to do some measurements to make them as equally spaced as possible. Then you just hang the gifts onto the hooks. You can easily remove those hooks after holidays, or you can keep them and use them to hang a string of lights, for instance, or banners, or any other embellishments. You can even use them for organizing. Here is the closer look of different types of packaging that I have used for this project. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you are looking for more holiday inspiration, here are some projects from the previous years. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon.